There was a man in the land of Uz, whose name was IYUB, and that man was perfect and straight, and one who feared Elohim and turned aside from evil. And 7 sons and 3 daughters were born to him. And his possessions were 7,000 sheep, and 3,000 camels, and 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 female donkeys, and a very large body of servants, so that this man was the greatest of all the people of the east. And his sons went and had a feast in the house of each on his day, and sent and invited their 3 sisters to eat and to drink with them. And it came to be, when the days of feasting had gone round, that IYUB would send and set them apart, and he would rise early in the morning and offer sinning offerings, the number of them all. For IYUB said, It might be that my sons have sinned, yet blessed Elohim in their hearts. This IYUB always did. And the day came to be that the sons of Elohim came to present themselves before Yahuah, and Satan also came among them. And Yahuah said to Satan, From where do you come? And Satan answered Yahuah and said, From diligently searching the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And Yahuah said to Satan, Have you considered my servant IYUB, that there is none like him on the earth, a perfect and straight man, one who fears Elohim and who turns aside from evil? And Satan answered Yahuah and said, Is IYUB fearing Elohim for naught? Have you not made a hedge around him and around his household and around all that he has on every side? You have blessed the work of his hands, and his possessions have increased in the land. But stretch out your hand, please, and strike all that he has, if he would not bless you to your face. And Yahuah said to Satan, See all that he has in your hand, only do not lay a hand on him. And Satan went out from the presence of Yahuah. And the day came to be when his sons and daughters were eating and drinking wine in the house of their brother, the firstborn. And a messenger came to IYUB and said, The oxen were plowing and the donkey feeding alongside them, when Sheba fell upon them and took them away. And they struck the servants with the edge of the sword, and I alone have escaped to inform you. While he was still speaking, another also came and said, The fire of Elohim fell from the heavens and burnt up the sheep and the servants and consumed them, and I alone have escaped to inform you. While he was still speaking, another also came and said, The Kasdim formed 3 bands and made a raid on the camels and took them away. And they struck the servant with the edge of the sword, and I alone have escaped to inform you. While he was still speaking, another came and said, Your sons and daughters were eating and drinking wine in the house of their brother, the firstborn. And see, a great wind came from the wilderness and struck the 4 corners of the house, and it fell on the young men, and they are dead. And I alone have escaped to inform you. Then IYUB rose up and tore his garment and shaved his head, and he fell to the ground and did obeisance. And he said, Naked I come from my mother's womb, and naked I return there. Yahuah has given, and Yahuah has taken away. Blessed be the name of Yahuah. In all this IYUB did not sin nor ascribe wrongdoing to Elohim.